So that's where I'm at. I'll let you watch me sand that for a little bit. I had a phone call and I was doing that. So here you go. Oh, I guess I oughta start the next video because this is a new video now. Where are we at? We finished the frame stuff, prepped all that in the last video, prime. We put the, the rust converter, the primer, and we painted it. The primer and paint was for tractors. So now we're in a new video. Welcome back. And we're gonna spray the bulkhead in the back of the cab. That'd be a pretty short video, but I'm gonna start sanding the rest of it tomorrow. So sanding and paint probably will be in this video. So where is the thing I use to do that? Right here. It's a finer bristle cup, and then I got these for like, these are the harder twisted bristle ones for like really getting in there. So I did that on the back of the bed because that had spray paint on it. And it was flaking off real bad. And I don't, I want the paint that I'm gonna squirt on there to stick, which God knows how long that stuff was on there. It probably stuck for a while, but got the grease off here. I probably gotta get some fancy shit that I don't have and I'm not gonna go get. So I probably won't stick there, but I did grind off the shit. So what I'm doing over here, because this truck is factory paint, I'm just experimenting. I got 180 on there. I got some 380, 320 over here. But I like this. And like I said, I'm just scuffing it up so it will have something to grab to. I'm gonna spray the color right on there. I'm not primering this stuff. And I'm not even spending that much time. Like here, this doesn't, I don't know, maybe I'll hand sand in there. But I'm trying to get the color on these two things, which I'm not far from it now. It's like 6:30 or something. And yeah, 6:45. So I can probably have this done and wiped down in the next 15 minutes, and I'll be mixing paint. Shoot that. And I'll throw a sheet or something over here. Keep the overspray off it. I gotta find some aerosol glass cleaner. I know I have a bottle somewhere, just gotta know where the hell it's at. All right, give me an hour or two to find this glass cleaner, and I'll be right back. Oh. Damn it, girl. I squirted that damn cleaner on there and all the moss popped back out that I missed. I should have washed it first with a Hotsy that I don't own. I've hit a couple times on trying to do the learn how to use the HVLP gun, which I just got what I could from like Derek over Vice Grip Garage or any of them guys that do their own painting in a garage at a level that it's done like he says. When you stumble out of bingo, you want it to look good. You ain't going to no show or trying to take it to Barrett Jackson. You just want a decent looking unit. That's what I want here. A little bit of preservation, make it look good, and it will look good. This spot down here probably ain't gonna look good, but nobody's gonna be looking at it. Right, I'm gonna squirt the bulkhead on that bed real quick, and I'll bring it back for paint. I got the window taped off. I did pretty good getting the tape up in there under the windowsill here. I got all these tools for taking door panels off, so I'm gonna take those off. I'm gonna mix this up. Won't take me very long. And We're gonna be into it. Hey. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Look at this. All that shit.
Is it
And then this. What the f? What the stupid Ow! I just added a shit ton more reducer. I think the paint is turning. It's pretty old. It's over 10 years old, and this was only the bottom of a jug, like that much. The other can I got is a full gallon, and it was unopened, so maybe, wow, that'll suck. I don't think. Why does it feel like there's no paint coming out? It's really bad. Might be getting something here now. it covered it, but it looks like, see, it looks really good right there, but everywhere else it looks like bed liner. I think it's the paint, not the gun, not sticking up for the gun, but I think it's the paint. Wow, that's good. That's fun. Paint's almost gone, but it feels like it's getting better. It doesn't look any better. It still looks like freaking bed liner. Back over here to finish off what we got. Well, I don't know what to say about this. For the parts that nobody's going to see and the bullshit that that thing was doing, whether it was the paint or the gun, I'm pretty sure it was the paint. But it didn't turn out horrible. It seems like, I mean, I wouldn't be happy with this if it was on the hood. But it's looking more like just some nasty orange peel now. Like right here is probably the best spot. But that's got the color on it, and geez, I don't know. This is gonna be the first whole vehicle that I paint. I know the paint that I'm using is no less than 10 years old. It's been open for the last 10 years. And there wasn't very much in it. There was probably just, I probably couldn't make a whole nother gun full of that with what was in that. Here, oh, here's a good way. 2011. 21, so it's like 15 years old. I'm gonna start with all the new guns in the unopened can of paint and a fresh bottle of hardener and reducer, which that shit probably won't matter, but it's all Tractor Supply stuff other than the blue. The blue color is Napa paint. Let's get another look at it here. Geez, I think every minute that goes by, it's looking better. So, as far as the trouble I had with it, you know, I don't want to deal with that. Dang, it looks really good out here too. All right, I'm feeling better about it. So, hopefully that other can of paint not being opened will allow the paint to work a little better, because it'll be a long fucking paint job. I'm gonna wind up having to go buy a couple of guns maybe or something, or stopping in the middle of the paint job and cleaning guns. Oh God. It's a new day. We ended up getting some of the interior stuff off, door panels, door handles. Kind of a lot of learning, because we didn't know nothing about how to dismantle stuff like that, but thankfully for YouTube, some people do, and they share that information. Much appreciated. I'm gonna let that down, see if I can dent something that's not dented. It happens to be hot as hell. came all the way off and nothing's dented yet. Okay, reach this one. This one. I don't know. That one feels like it's got some weight on it. I'll be surprised if nothing's dented yet. Well, there's no weight here. Let's rip the Band-Aid off. That was perfect. Looks like my hitch is in the right spot. I was worried there was options to move it front or back a few inches, and for once it looks like I did the right thing. Oh, you fucker. Well, back and forth 100 times with equal back and forths. The hole for the gooseneck hitch was cut out basically exactly the diameter, which is nice. Usually if I do those, it looks like a beaver got in there and chewed half the floor out. But the bed needs to go back just a hair, so I'm gonna fuck with that and get her bolted down. Then I gotta run to town and get one of these magic eraser wheels where we took the door guard off, where the badges are. Hit that stuff real quick with the magic eraser wheel. I'm gonna pull it out, pressure wash it, and maybe do a little wet sanding on it, because it's pretty rough. Like, not rough shape, but this feels like sandpaper in itself. It's sap or something like that. The guy was a trucker, obviously, like me, and he probably drove this as much as I drive my truck, which was like about 1,000 miles a year. So this thing kind of just hung around the farm quite a bit. Plus he had another truck like this that probably he liked better than this one. It was nicer looking. I'm gonna wash it, sand it, go fire up my big screw compressor outside, see if it'll run my sandblaster and knock that rust off of there. If my sandblaster works, I'm probably gonna sandblast the bed when I do that rust down by the door. And it still isn't bad, but it's worked its way up into the thing from underneath.